Hello students, today I'll explain you chapter 7 Reach for the Top. In my previous video I have explained you its first part, but in today's video we will discuss its second part, which is about tennis player Maria Sharapova. You can see this image of Maria Sharapova. It was taken when she had won women's single at Wimbledon in 2004 and she was holding the shield in her hand. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Now starts her journey. The author starts talking about the journey she had gone through to come to this position. And she had grown rapidly. It was a very rapid or fast growth. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States, and when she was hardly 10 years old. She had not completed her 10 years, but she was in her 9th years of age. Her parents sent her to United States. That trip to Florida with her father Yuri launched her on the path to success and stardom. And it was that journey only on which she headed, and that journey, that path of that journey had took her to the number one position in the world. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2 year separation from her mother Yelena. But it was very difficult to stay away for a very little girl of 9 years age, to stay away from her mother. Her mother's name was Yelena, and it was really heart wrenching. It was very distressing. She often became sad because she was so young and she had to stay away from her mother. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. Now her mother could not join her to Florida because of some visa restrictions. She was not able to accompany her. The 9-year-old girl had already learned an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at price. And at that young age only, when she was only 9 years old, she had already learned it very well. A very important lesson in her life, that if she wants to excel in tennis, if she wants to reach to the top position in tennis, she would have to undergo many sacrifices. I used to be so lonely. Maria Sharapova recalls, I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. Now she shares herself that she used to be so lonely at Florida because she was so young. She was only 9 years old and she was far away from her parents, although her father accompanied her, but he was working very hard day and night so that he could pay for the fee of his training of tennis. And because of that hard work, even his father couldn't come and meet her. So she used to stay all alone away from her parents. Because I was so young, I used to go bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. Because she was so young, she used to go to bed early at 8 p.m. And other tennis trainees, other students of the tennis, when they used to come back late at 11 p.m., they used to wake her up and they used to tell her to clean the room for them. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. So, such a young girl, instead of becoming depressed of all these things, she became more tough because she understood that now she would have to take care of herself. Nobody would come and help her out. I never thought of quitting because I knew that I knew what I wanted. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. A very wonderful line here Maria has spoken. She says that she never thought of leaving Florida, she never thought of leaving her training practice because her seniors were troubling her. No, she never thought of that because she knew that she had come from a place where nobody had known her. She was not a famous girl, she was not a daughter of a famous man, but she would become famous only with her hard work. So she had understood at such a young age, she understood this thing very well, and she had a strong determination to achieve success in her life in tennis. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. And she adds that if they would have humiliated her more, they would have insulted her more, her seniors would have insulted her more, she wouldn't have left her dream of becoming a tennis champion, and she would be more strongly following her dream of becoming a tennis topper. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key to her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. And this determination only was the basis of making Maria women's single championship in 2004 at Wimbledon. And this determination only made her instantly reaching or rising to world's number one position the next year only. While her journey from the frozen plains, that is Siberia, the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis, summit means top, of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans. For the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. And how she has covered up a journey at such a young age, coming from Siberia to US and then achieving a place, a position, the number one position in tennis. She has become the heartthrob of many people. She has have now thousands and lakhs of fans. But for Maria herself, she says that there is no place for being sentimental because she understood it very well that if she had been a sentimental girl, she would never have reached to this position. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. And when she is asked that how she has reached to this position, she very confidently answers that it's only the result of all the sacrifices that she had undergone during her training. I'm very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. So she admits very clearly that she is very competitive and it's only the result of her hard work. Whatever she does, she puts her hard work into it, and putting her hard work is the only job she has to do. Rest is the result, that is very obvious. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. Although now Maria plays in US and she has very well accepted the American accent and she can speak very well in American accent, but she is very proud of herself to say that she is a Russian girl. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So very clearly, she tells the interviewers that she is basically a Russian girl. And it's also true that US has also played a very big role in her life because US is the place where she has got success, where the world started knowing her. But she very proudly says that she has got a Russian citizenship and her blood is also Russian and she would love to play Olympics for her country. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing, and dancing as her hobbies. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. In this paragraph, we see that, like all other teenage children, teenage girls and boys, Maria is also fond of singing, dancing, and fashion, wearing stylish evening gowns. And on the other side, she has a great love for pancakes and orange drinks and chocolate. So it's simply like all other teenagers are fond of. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. And now, in this paragraph, we see a word which is pigeonholed. Pigeonholed means a very limited area where the person is famous or categorized. You cannot put Maria Sharapova into a particular category. She is beyond all the categories. She has a very great talent in her, a very endless desire to become successful, and a very readiness to sacrifice everything to reach to the top of the world. So, in this paragraph also, we come to see that it's only because of her strong determination, her talent, of course, and her sacrifices, her readiness to sacrifice means she was all the time ready to sacrifice anything to reach to the top of the world, and the result is before the world that she became number one Wimbledon championship. Few would grudge the riches she is now reaping. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So people say that, of course, she is a tennis player. She is the number one Wimbledon championship, but she has got a lot of money, and that money has only she has only gained that money out of tennis sport. So here Maria agrees to this. Maria says that, of course, by playing tennis you get a lot of money, and money is the only thing that motivates you to keep going, to keep doing hard work, because tennis requires a lot of hard work. And money, of course, is a motivation. Money motivates the players. And she says that tennis is a very good business because people play tennis for two reasons: for success, for the fun of enjoying the sport, and above all, the lots of money that people gain from playing tennis. So she says that tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing Maria feels is that she has to become number one in the world. It's not that she wants to play tennis just for earning a lot of money. No, it was only reaching to the top of the world, reaching to the first position was her dream that kept her going, that kept her moving into the field of tennis. And that was the only dream that kept her going. That desire only that she has to become number one made her sacrifice number of things, and made her putting her hard work, and made her a determined girl. So in this part we see that Maria Sharapova, though she is a very young Russian girl, she started her journey from Siberia to US, and she is a great idol in herself. She is a great motivation for her followers, for those people who dream and work towards achieving their dreams. And it is only possible by focusing on your dream and by having a strong determination in you, just like Maria Sharapova and Santosh Yadav. So this story, Reach for the Top, is a very motivational story, is a very motivational thing the book has presented before you children. Both Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova can be great motivational people for you.